This edition of Mac Voices is brought to you by PDFpen for iPhone from Smile, the mobile version of the award-winning Mac PDF editor. Use PDFpen for iPhone to sign a contract, make corrections, or fill out a form while you're on the go. Now you have big PDF editing power in a convenient travel size. Visit smilesoftware.com for more information, and thanks to Smile for sponsoring this edition of Mac Voices. Hi, I'm Chuck Joyner. This is Mac Voices at Macworld iWorld 2013 in San Francisco. I'm on the show floor just outside the Smile booth, talking to the triumvirate of power of Smile software, Philip, Gene, and Greg. Guys, thanks so much for taking the time to talk to us.
Thank you for having us here.
I know you're struggling with your voice a little bit.
Just a little.
Yeah. Gene, it's always a pleasure.
Thanks for having us. The same here.
And Greg, thank you.
Chuck, thanks for having us. We really appreciate it.
And it's my turn to thank you for also helping sponsor us being at Macworld iWorld 2013, so we really appreciate it. But this is not just a normal sponsor interview or anything. This is a birthday celebration. You guys have been in business for 10 years, and that's a long time in the software community. Greg?
Oh, it's fantastic. We've been very fortunate to be a good team, to get along really well, and to have been able to produce products that lots and lots of people use. It's just incredibly exciting to be able to do that.
And Philip, I love the idea that two independent developers got together, you work so well together, you've put out so many great products, and you're still together and clearly still friends. And I know it's not just window dressing either, because I see you interact in so many different ways, and it really is a nice partnership.
It's a great partnership, and I can't imagine partners who would be more pleasurable to work with than Greg and Gene. I mean, they're more than partners, obviously they're friends over the years, and in 10 years of business you go through a lot, both in work and also in your lives. So it's great to follow everyone's wonderful lives.
And Gene, these two are the software guys. You're the architect of what I think is pretty unique about Smile. Smile is not just a software company. Smile is a part of the community, an integral part in so many ways.
Well, yeah, I think I have the fun job, which is to work with the users and getting the message about our products out. So various kinds of marketing and PR, yeah, we do it, but we really try to be as genuine as possible because we're genuinely part of this community. And this is our 10th Macworld too. It's not just our 10th anniversary, and we come because we get to see the users and people like you that if we get to see you at least once a year, it's a good thing for us. We get good feedback and we make the connection, and that's great.
You've always done so much, all of you, for Mac user groups, for the podcasters, for so many things. I'd like to think it pays you back in a way that's difficult to quantify, but very definitely in evidence here.
I mean, I think that it's our pleasure to do it because it generates a degree of relationship and trust that benefits everyone. I mean, people know our products, people trust our products, they know us, and then we put ourselves out as well so that they're comfortable and they're confident in what they receive from us.
Philip, was that part of the whole idea? I mean, was that a kind of a calculated thing, or did it just develop when Gene came on?
I think it was partly calculated. I mean, Greg was already selling software as a business before I worked with him, and he came with a very strong set and beautiful set of ethics, which we were all thrilled to embrace. And it's part that those ethics give back in terms of the warmth of a community.
And Gene, I think of you as the face of Smile, because you are you produce. Well, you are the prettiest. Yes, no doubt. But you also participate. I mean, you're on a number of my shows on a consistent basis, and that's not just because we're friends, because that's just sort of what you do as part of the community.
Yeah. No, I've been lucky, that there's an interesting community of podcasters in particular, which you are a part of as well, that I like listening to their shows. I'm really a fan. I was a fan of podcasts before I became a sponsor of podcasts. And I think podcasters in particular do a lot for the Mac community. And so it's really gratifying for me that, sometimes they want to even talk to me because it's always fun. It's just, to hang out, even if it's just on Skype.
Now, we've talked about the relationship part and all that, but you wouldn't be anywhere if you didn't have great software to back it up, and that's a whole nother matter. So, Greg, how about walking us through right now what the current lineup of Smile software is, what's new, and or Philip, whoever is appropriate, and how you've maintained such a high quality pieces of software consistently.
Well, so what we have right now are PDFpen, which we have on the Mac, on the iPad, and on the iPhone. And then we also have TextExpander on the Mac, the iPad, and the iPhone. And we have Disk Label as well, but that's only on the Mac. And how do we maintain quality? We work hard. We listen to our customers. We try to reproduce things that don't go right for them, and we try to make things better. It's a constant process. It's constant iteration. We also know that you can't always do everything, but we try to pick the things that are most helpful and highest impact and get them done with our users in mind.
And Philip, I've watched your software evolve, get more sophisticated, get more useful, more powerful, and not add a lot of fluff to it. And that's, I think, one of the things that I admire the most, that if a feature really isn't viable or useful, you don't add it just to say, oh, 7.1.3 has this. And in a world where we see an awful lot of that.
Yeah, we try to add maximum power in our software with the simplest of interfaces and the most minimal of interfaces. And we all know the more minimal something seems, if it's really powerful, the more complex it is inside. But we want it to be complex inside the software, not for the user.
Well, Gene, I have a vested interest here simply because I depend on your software so much that I want us to do a 20-year anniversary in another 10 years. So please keep it up.
You want to make an appointment for that right now?
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you, Gene.
Maybe we better do that.
Guys, thank you so much. Obviously, the website to go and find out about everything is
smilesoftware.com. Maybe also I'd like to say we are doing a show special, and even if you're not here at the show, you can get the special 20% off of our Mac products, so PDFpen, Disk Label, or TextExpander, if you go to smilesoftware.com/MW2013. That's where the 20% coupon is embedded. So, and that's till March 1st.
Oh, spectacular, spectacular. Thank you all so much for taking the time. I know it's a busy show. The booth seems to be constantly full, so it just is one more testament. We'll see you again soon. Not even next year, soon.
Oh, yeah.
Folks, more from Macworld, iWorld 2013 in San Francisco. I'm Chuck Joyner. This is Mac Voices. Mac Voices TV is part of the Mac Voices Group at MacVoicesGroup.com. Advertising handled by Backbeat Media at BackbeatMedia.com.